next guest knew she was destined to become a star. Now, at the ripe old age of 20, ha ha ha, she has several platinum albums, music awards, and even an autobiography under her belt. 4 pages long, I think. Here to she is so young. Here to perform this so-called miracle from her latest album, Anything is Possible. Please welcome Debbie Gibson.
Baby, whatever did I do to make you not only turn away, but turn oh so far away, never considering turning back? I need you to know I'll never smile until we reconcile. That won't happen. Somehow I'll try and cope, but I just can't get out of my head that glimmer of hope. Everybody tells me I need time away from you, but you're the only thing in my world, and that's the last thing I wanna do. It's gonna take a miracle my heart, and then it's a miracle comes unwanted reality. 'Cause this so-called miracle is really a tragedy. When everybody tells me time away from you, but you're the only thing in my world, and that's not what I'm gonna do.
talking with Debbie Gibson, and I want to ask you, because you're in the right age group, should Phoebe wait around for Vanilla Ice?
No way.
No way. Now,
I don't care if he's a diva rapper or whatever. He's a person, and sorry, Phoebe. Other men in the
other fish in the sea.
Other fish in the sea.
Right? Other cubes in the glass. Now, well, Ice, that was clever. He's on the phone now. Do you want to say hello? We'll get Phoebe on. Come here, Phoebe. All right. Vanilla, is that you?
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
All right, Debbie Gibson is here, and she wants to say hello.
All right.
And she's coming to your concert, right?
Yeah, I'm going to the Beacon.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, guess who's here? A very sweet girl named Phoebe. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All right, and what did you say to Phoebe? I'm going to give you a call.
I did tell her I'm going to give her a call. And this is the call I'm giving her. I saw the 1-900 number at the top of the show.
All
So I
right.
just wanted to call up and say, yo.
So, what did he call to say?
Huh?
Yo.
To say yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. All right, so when do you plan to take Phoebe out for a nice dinner and maybe a little dancing and meet her family? Hello, Vanilla, are you still there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was this the conversation you had with him? I mean, you would just talk and he would go, oh, yeah?
He says, oh yeah.
Do you want to say something to Vanilla?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you think you should give Phoebe some tickets to your concert? And don't you think that I think Debbie deserves some tickets too?
You bet they do. I want them all to come. Check this out. I want y'all. I'll tell Phoebe when she gets off work to meet me at the hotel. Now, I don't want to say the hotel over the air, but, you know.
I know.
Phoebe, ask him to come and pick you up on the show tomorrow.
We don't.
Well, what Monday? Are you staying over, Vanell?
No, I'm back on tour. I leave tomorrow.
All right, well, the next time you're back, I would like, I feel like I'm sort of like the surrogate mother here. So I'm inviting you to come and meet us, and we'll discuss your intentions, okay?
All right.
Okay, so you made a date. I want to know everything. Okay. Thank you, Vanilla, and you can charge this call to us. We spare no expense with our own people. Go and get dressed. We'll take you to Barney's. Are you going to look good tonight? We're right there. Thank you. Now, do you have problems like that?
Do I have
Have you
problems
been
like
hurt
that?
yet in love at all?
Yeah, but you know what? I kind of avoid going out with celebrities.
Yeah. So
really.
who do you go? We had Tiffany on the show, and she said she meets no one. She works every night of her life, and there's just nobody around. Do you find that happening to you?
Yeah, but it's funny because you meet people in roundabout kinds of ways that are in the business, but they may not be a performer. But for instance, there was 1 year on tour, I went out with a member of our crew. So like he was around enough to know all the work that went into everything, but at the same time, a real down-to-earth person. So, I mean, that's like one example of how I meet people.
Well, we're going to go to commercial. We're going to come back and talk about you and your life and your writing and your parents, just everything, okay?
Okay.
So stick around, honey bunch. We'll be right back. More in a moment with Debbie Gibson. Debbie Gibson, you're really growing up. I mean, and you should be growing up. You're 20 now. Do your fans resent that?
It's funny because with the letters I get, they're very protective over my image.
Yeah.
And it's like the second I wear black and stuff, they say, "What are you doing?" You know what I'm saying? Well, it's kind of like a natural thing. It doesn't mean your beliefs change if you go and wear something black or you wear red lipstick or something,
No, I mean, you're just growing up.
Yeah,
It's a natural...
I mean, if you go see someone when they're 16 right now and go check them out when they're 20, there's going to be a huge difference.
Yeah.
So.
You're very, very, very smart. Now, you're still living home, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about this, and you said it's a commute in and out of New York now.
Yeah.
At what age, because you've got the money now, but it's the breaking away, because you still live with your parents or your
Yeah,
mom?
you know, I live with my mom, and what's really funny is that I feel like I have all the freedom I want within my own house, which to me is the ideal situation. And, you know, my mom and I have a great relationship, and I don't want to leave, you know, at this point. I definitely don't. And I'm surrounded by strangers so much that it feels great to go home to my mother and my sister.
Now, your parents recently, I shouldn't bring this up, maybe, they separated,
Yeah,
right?
they did.
Which is very difficult, right? Even
is
you're
difficult.
grown up and you
It
know
is
the
difficult.
reasons.
Yeah, it is difficult, and it's funny because it's something people don't think about, that could have happened the day of a show where it all came down and you got to get on stage and smile, you know. So it's, you know, it is a tough thing, but it, like you said, it happens to a lot of people and a lot of kids. And what I found is, you know, you have to really try to like realize that your parents are individuals and keep up your relationship with both of them.
And are you finding it hard?
It is hard because I'm still real young in the sense that I go, I don't feel like calling, you know, which is terrible, but that's the part of me that's still, you know, will get on the phone with my friend first sometimes before I get on the phone with my parents, and that's a natural thing too, but that's why I really have to, you know, think more about it. And, you know, but I went and visited my dad who lives in Florida now and stuff. Had a good time there.
Because it's very, very tough when a family cracks.
Oh, it
You know,
is.
That's,
It is, you know, but people do change. And
Now, what about you? There are 4 in the family?
Mm-hmm.
You're the only performer?
yeah, let's see, everyone's in the business in one way or another, except my youngest sister is very into art and fashion designing. And a sister of mine, Michelle, is actually here, over there somewhere.
Okay.
And she came in the break and said, "Your hair's sticking up." So, but she's taking some courses, some music courses, and she's also working within the publishing company. My older sister, Karen, runs the publishing company, and my mom's my manager, so it's very much a family.
Really, very
Yeah.
family-oriented.
Yeah.
You write all your own songs?
Yeah.
What happens if you hear a song and you just say, I think that's great? You would still do it? Or not at all?
It really depends. I mean, I'd love to do, there's some remakes I'd love to do, but as far as performing other people's material, I think that people underestimate their writing. You hear a lot of artists say, well, I want to do my own songs, but I'm like afraid to put them out there. And there's no right or wrong in music, it's all a matter of opinion. So you never know if they're going to respond to it. And I'd rather give people something new. And, you know, I'm not saying that it makes an artist who writes any better than one who doesn't, because I mean, look at someone like Whitney Houston singing her butt off. You know, I mean, it makes no difference.
Yeah.
You know, but for
Or
me,
Diana Ross,
I
you
get.
know. I'm gonna sing this song. It's all about love.
But you know, also I get more of a sense of satisfaction when I get on stage and I know that I wrote this song and people are responding to it. You know, so for me, it's more of a personal thing.
What music do you listen to when you're off? Somebody told me you're a huge fan of the 50s.
Yeah, 50s and 60s, 60s Motown. In fact, on the new album, I worked with Lamont Dozier, who wrote "Stop in the Name of Love" and Jimmy Mack, and that was incredible because he's always been one of my idols. And as far as newer artists go, I love listening to Mariah Carey, Harry Connick Jr.
Yeah, he's great.
He's great, and Billy Joel and Elton John have always been favorites.
Even I know those names. What happened to your movie? I read somewhere, because I'm seeing a thing you have pretty on, your eyes are so great, and the colorings. What happened to your movie? Didn't you have a movie deal?
Yeah,
and
it was with Columbia Pictures, and what happened was Sony took over
Oh.
Columbia, and all the projects got put on hold, and once that happened, I said, well, I'm on with the show, I'm going to go in and do a new album. You know, and Kenny Ortega, who was supposed to be directing it, went on and directed TV show, and so everyone just kind of went off and did their own thing.
You think it'll happen?
I don't know. I mean, I think by the time it happens, I would have outgrown the role.
Yeah.
You
Who's
know.
got the other roles?
What's so funny? No, really, I mean, it's for like, you know, I was pushing it anyway. It was more for like 16, 17-year-old.
Right.
You know, and I'm 20 now. If it happened in 2 years, that would be like, you know.
I have to give it to Joan Collins. Yeah, forever young. Will you come back again? It's
Oh,
always so
definitely,
nice to see you.
definitely.
You look great.
Thank you.
And thank you for being on the show. And thank you for your advice. Very good advice. The hell with vanilla ice. Absolutely.
Look at Joan rapping. She's rapping.
Good advice. The hell with ice. Anyhow, we'll be right back with Rock on the Block. On the wild side, Phoebe Legere and the Lingerie Killers.